Alrighty here. Okay, we got plenty of time. Good morning. I think this is all garbage. So I got my Walmart delivery coming today, and what do I want? I need to create a baking cabinet, and here's where I'm having trouble. Here, let me turn that just a tad. See, this is kind of a stretch for me. And I was thinking of at least making half of this baking, because I can reach easily here. Now, these I could move. If you can see, it's a bunch of cookbooks. Let me see if you can see that. Yeah. I feel overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed by this. But, don't you think maybe we should have coffee first? Let's pour some coffee. Oh, let's have another cup of coffee. It's been brewing, boy. That's my cowboy coffee. Was that a cockroach? I have fear of cockroaches. I've seen too many recently. I don't know what's going on around here, but it's been more than I care to see. I took the rest of my Florida crystals and put them in here. So yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. I could make, let's get this one. Here. Oops, wait, I'm plugged in here. See, there's that one too. So maybe if I combined those dishes into that cabinet, because there's room, then, this is silly. Why do I have dishes there and dishes there? I need to get those dishes in there, and then I could use that cabinet, right? And a little bit of that top cabinet that I just cleared out all the jars and stuff. Please. I need my coffee. I can't think without it. Yes, I'm having two this morning. And look at my counters. My life is a disaster. My life is a disaster. Oh, yeah. We're going to deal with this Oh, doesn't the fruit look good, though? Yeah. What do I want to do with you guys right now? I'm not entirely sure. Great. Now I have you backwards because I can't see my camera. I don't know if you'll even be able to see me because the screen's on the other side of the phone. I'm sick of everything. Can I just be honest? This is my morning routine. I grab my coffee, my sweater in case I get cold. I'm going to heat up that pad right now. And, yeah. And I'm going to sip some coffee and talk with ya. So we're under a storm watch, tropical storm, and it looks like the trajectory is going to go around Tampa and more, which is very typical because a lot of people from the area say it has something to do with the sandbar. Yeah. There's a sandbar across Tampa, and they say that it keeps the hurricane from really being able to come in. I don't know if that's true. That seems a little, it must be a hell of a sandbar. Oh, I just do a couple of small things and my low back is screaming at me. I'm just so sick of it. I just want to get up. I want to do a full day of like really deep organizing and cleaning, and I gotta keep stopping to put something on my back, either ice or heat. It's obnoxious, okay? It's freaking obnoxious. My head is screaming that I'm 40, but my body's screaming that I'm 90. Ooh. Fate. Was it fate, or was it all those McDonald's filet of fish and fries I ate over the years? All that Coke and chips. Oh, I loved Coke and chips. I still do. I wake up this morning and what am I thinking about? I'm thinking, is there any way to make a cookie as crispy as an Oreo? I'm a sick girl. I really am. These are the thoughts that go through my demented mind. Meanwhile, it's 8:10 in the morning, and I know that I have an order coming. My head could be totally chopped off right now. I wouldn't be able to, if I can't see the camera screen, I don't know what you're viewing. I see the little, camera thing, but I don't know how high or low we are here. Is my head being chopped? I don't even know. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. But you can't really do that unless you have like the video editors. But let's not even talk about that. To me, it just gives me a headache. Yeah, I really hate the thought of editing. I hate the thought of everything these days, except for Oreo cookies. I don't mind that thought, but I didn't order any. I ordered 2 bags of flour, 1 whole wheat and 1 unbleached. I've got yeast coming, baking powder, cocoa, vanilla, all the things I need if I want to make my own treats, because I'm trying to avoid seed oils, and I did very poorly yesterday because I needed some milk, and Walmart, I don't know what the heck is the matter with Walmart delivery, but they wouldn't let me order a gallon of milk. In store, it kept saying. Like, what? Maybe it's too dang hot to deliver milk because they put their stuff in their trunk, and it's hotter than Hades, and I'd imagine maybe the milk was curdling. So yeah, I couldn't order milk on a delivery to the house. So I took my vehicle. Yesterday morning I went out with Denny Jr. and we went out to breakfast. And then we visited for a while at his place. What a cute apartment. Oh, it's so perfectly organized and neat and pretty. He bought a set that was all coordinated, and it's just the prettier. I think there's a video for you guys about his new furniture when it came. And it just is so homey and nice and very modern. He likes, that modern look where I'm more traditional. I love the traditional old, big armchairs and, stuff like that. So I was looking at Walmart, and yeah, you can get a pretty cheap recliner off of Walmart. My only problem is I can't try it out, and I'm not going to know how comfortable it is. And then you have to put it together yourself. Though one of them has a concierge service where you pay $79 and they'll put it together for you and take all the boxes and stuff away. And so that's $80. So a $300 recliner becomes almost $400. And then if you buy the warranty for 3 years, like they can't warranty it for you, you got to buy a separate warranty. And I don't mind buying through Allstate. That Guardian that Haverty has, I'd never go through them again. They were really horrible, and then they denied me a service. Told me they already fixed it. The whole frame went. But Haverty kept to their integrity by giving me a new chair, which went with the trailer, because I had already sold it to them, and I felt so bad because the chair was broken. I said, look, I'll have this right for you. And sure enough, they got their brand new chair, and that they took away the old broken one. And so they had a beautiful living room set, gorgeous. I picked that one out for Dennis and me, and yeah, I wish I had that love seat now. had I known the things I know now, I would have probably kept all the furniture and saved myself thousands of dollars. Moving into here, it was $1,400 for the bed. It was $800 approximately for the chair and the sofa, and then I spent money on used furniture, trunk that I already had, the trifold. I don't know why I'm talking about this stuff, but I don't know, it just came to mind, so I thought I'd talk about it. But see, I didn't know. I thought I was going to be living in a van. I got rid of everything. Yep. Except for the things that were really important to me. Like, I kept my bread pans. They're from Vermont. They're really beautiful. They're all pottery. And it was from my favorite health food store in St. Johnsbury, Vermont, which was just over the border from Littleton, New Hampshire. We lived up there for years, and I saw those, and I just wanted them so badly. We were so poor, and I said, Dennis, I would just love to have these, so I bought them. So glad I did, because they come with me now wherever I go, and I just remember that part in my life. Lately, I just can't get out of living in the past. I just want to go back there. I want to be a young mother and wife again. I want to just start all over again. It's so hard. It's really, really tough. Lately, I just feel so blue. Maybe it's the overcast weather. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I'm just so housebound, and I hate it. Though, after I had breakfast with Denny Jr., I said, I gotta have some milk. I just want milk, okay? So I went over to Save-A-Lot, and I bought a half gallon of milk. And then I got a block of cheese, because I figured I'll get more cheese out of a block than out of a bag. That was close to $4 for an 8-ounce block. Yeah, even Coburn Farms from Save-A-Lot was pricey. Gosh. Remember when $50 bought groceries for $5? Do you remember that? I do. It was like meat and vegetables, junk food, non-junk food, fruit, everything. If I spent $75, it was for family 5, it was a big, extravagant shop. I don't know. I was thinking a few years back, when we first came here, and Mike and Maggie came back from Texas, and they all were living in that apartment down the street. Christmas dinner cost $200. I footed the bill because they were so poor then. Oh my God, they were so poor. I just can't believe how things have changed for them. Now I'm poor, and they're wealthy. I was never wealthy, but we never wanted for anything. You know what I'm saying? I just want to turn back the clock, but not really, because I wouldn't want them to go through the pain and misery they already have been through, struggling to get to the point where they are now. So I won't be selfish and want for myself, which is to go backwards in time, but to press on ahead into the future. My future feels bleak, guys. I just gotta be honest about this. It feels bleak. I feel like, what if I can't get well enough? What if, because the forces of darkness, aging, are pressing down on me? You can't reverse aging. I know they say you can, but if you weren't eating right and exercising from the get-go, you're probably like me. And here's a funny thing. How many people that were quite healthy, fit, athletic, eat right, they die. They die young. I mean, you see it all the time. Athlete, just keels over, stuff like that. it's a crapshoot, guys. And I just feel like, I don't know, I keep throwing an 11 instead of a 7. Or is it the 7 that's bad and the 11 that's good? Any gamblers, please leave a comment. I do not know my gambling terms. Life is a gamble. Life is a gamble. You know, my father always told me marry a rich man, but instead I married a poor one. Of course, twice. I don't think rich men want women from poor backgrounds. They usually marry within their circle. You know how that works. They got to keep it in the family. Mindless chatter. I hope you don't mind. You know, I can't taste my coffee, but why does it feel weak? I put all the rest of the coffee in it, which had to be like 4 tablespoons, because I'm like, I'm at the end of the bag. I'm not going to mess around with this. I put in like 2 tablespoons. I'm just going to dump the rest in. It wasn't a lot, but it turned out to look like more than it should have been. But in any event, I don't know. I wish I could taste again. It would be nice, and I'd know what I was tasting. This is a very strange morning. I definitely started this way too early. Okay, so I get all of my, look at my shelves. Look at my craziness. From, I'm telling you. Look at my cabinets are all open because I know that I have stuff to do. My house is a mess. Metallic Cat, she wants a tour. I'm like, I'm embarrassed and ashamed. I don't want to do a tour. Place looks like, I don't know. Looks like a bunch of relatives came and left a mess. But I'm the only one here. Auntie Nikki. I'm not an auntie. I'm not an auntie. I'm never gonna be an auntie. What the heck? How'd that happen? Ah, I remember. I have 3 brothers and none of them ever had children. I think they were just so traumatized. Well, the 2 of them, you know, one of them's developmentally disabled, and that breaks my heart every day. I gotta be honest. I think of him all the time, but they won't let me even contact him. And I don't think I would anyway, because he just gets so upset, you know. He just gets so upset. I think I remind him too much of Ma. Our Ma isn't mine. I'm feeling blue, guys. I'm feeling blue, and I don't know how to get out of this. I do have my counselor, so I'll be talking to her every 2 weeks. I'm so sick of counselors. I mean, here I'm talking to this woman who's twice my size about weight loss. I said to my brother John in an email recently, I still keep in touch with him, I said, yeah, I said, she's got a worse weight problem than me. Maybe her and I could go out for cake and coffee sometime. It was a joke. I gotta get my act together here on my weight, okay? I gotta get my act together here. So I go to Save-A-Lot and I buy the milk, I buy the cheese, and I'm like, I want a treat, because I always want a treat. Thank God they had very small packages, you know, like 1 ounce in each thing of Lay's potato chips. So I took one of those for 59 cents and a thing of Cheetos, also 59 cents. And then I took 2 of the small pies. And you know what? I don't know what they charged me for that. I gotta look at my purse, which I don't know where that is, and see what they charged me for the pies. I doubt they were over 99 cents, because I wouldn't have gotten them if they were. So I got 2 pies, an apple and a Boston cream, and I definitely prefer the apple. I don't think I'll ever buy the Boston cream again. The chocolate on top is all hard and crisp, and I can't taste it anyway. But I know it's pie. I'm ashamed. Not really. You know, I wish I would have made my own pie. I've got apples rotting in the fridge, and I really need to peel them, but my hands hurt so bad, and my back and neck hurt so bad. The thought of sitting here peeling 7 apples just isn't an attractive proposition. then I'd have to worry about a crust. But you know what I have in the freezer? Phyllo. Phyllo is a strudel leaves, and I could make apple strudel. And it wouldn't have seed oils, and it wouldn't have bad stuff in it, except whatever is in the phyllo, strudel leaves. There's probably a lot of oil in that. They're not going to use butter, let's face it, guys. Seed oils, they're supposed to be really bad for you. And I feel so bad anyway. I really just don't want to compound things onto myself. And I was doing, I think, a lot better. You know what? I really need to take my B vitamin. I forgot yesterday. I don't know why I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Yeah. Nature's way. You know how I feel about this. I told my son Denny, I said, you know what? You're quitting drinking. You really need your B vitamins. I said, you probably depleted yourself horribly. I think I'm going to get 2 bottles of this on my next order and give one to him because he'll never do it himself. And then if I give it to him, he's not going to take it anyway. Forget it. Just forget it. I know my son. He's too much like me. All right, I'm done ranting. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to end my video, and then what am I going to do? I'll start uploading it, and then we'll go back to the cabinets and see what we can do. Because, guys, here's my problem with doing organizational videos. I gotta stop every 5 to 10 minutes, heat my back, and then when I feel well enough again, and the pain ceased, I could just take some edibles, and then I won't feel a thing. Yeah, why not? I usually don't take them until bedtime, and I haven't taken any. I didn't take any last night. I just was tired, which was good. And I went to sleep early, and that's why I'm up early. Usually I'm not up early. Yeah? Okay. I'm looking at my place, and it's a horror show. Okay. I'm going to turn you around. I'm so sorry about this. I have no idea what this video is going to look like, but we'll talk later.